You really need to update your phone every 2 years. The short answer is not any longer. The subsidized phone era is over. So what the carriers did is they subsidized the phone. It's a $600-700 phone. They sold it to you for $200, they sold it for $199, they sold it for $99, or they sold it for a penny. Why would they do that? Why would they sell phones so cheap? Because the smartphones require much more data, much more bandwidth. The carriers are in the business to sell more data, so they subsidize phones. They sold the phones for much cheaper than what they actually cost, and they invented this 2-year contract. But it also included the cost of amortizing a $600-700 phone, where you probably paid a penny for it, paid $100 for it, paid $200, but it's subsidized over 2 years. And after 2 years though, they didn't drop the price of your contract. They allowed you to keep going on the contract, but you were eligible for a new phone. So as a consumer, you were smart to every 2 years buy the latest and greatest phone, because the carriers are subsidizing them. That's every 2 years, your contract's up, you renew the contract, you need the phone, you get the new, latest and greatest phone. And early on, there were significant enhancements to the phone, primarily in the data bandwidth. The first iPhone was 2G, the iPhone 3G was a 3G phone, and 4G LTE is where all the capacity is. 4G LTE is 4 to 10 times faster than 3G. The last 3 generations of iPhones all run on the same network, 4G LTE. So if you had an iPhone 4S, it ran just 3G. FaceTime on a 4S works only with Wi-Fi, but if you wanted to use FaceTime through the phone network, you needed an iPhone 5, 5C, 5S, iPhone 6, 6S, 6 Plus. Well, all those generations of phones support the same faster network. So what's the carriers doing? They're abandoning this 2-year contract item. And now you have to rent phones separately from the data service. An iPhone 6, 6S has bigger camera capacity, might be a larger screen, and that sort of stuff, and might be faster processing wise, but you can't type it any faster, you can't upload data any faster. The same thing with the Androids. The last 3 generations of Androids are all on the 4G LTE network, and they've had password protections, better cameras, and that sort of stuff. But there isn't near a significant difference in the later generations phones, so it's definitely valid. The 2-year contract is gone. US Cellular still has it. I doubt whether they're going to keep it much longer. A very valid option today is keeping your existing smartphones, especially if your iPhone generation, if you're 5 or better, you can keep your phone for several more years. So in conclusion, the 2-year contract is gone. It isn't that necessarily important that you update your phone every 2 years. Keep it longer, maintain your phone, bring it to digital dock. Sometimes the batteries wear out, we'll replace the batteries, we can buff it up, we can put screen protectors on it, but you certainly don't have to trade in your phone every 2 years anymore.